Hi everyone, welcome to Group 5 presentation. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Rizky Rinaldi and I'm the moderator of Group 5. Today, from Group 5, we would like to give you a presentation about the country, the Maldives. So the purpose of the presentation is to inform you about the detailed information about the Maldives. So at the end of the presentation, that everyone who attend this meeting, we will be more understand about the Maldives. So for today's presentation, there will be three part, and the first part will be about introduction. Introduction is more like brief uh, information about the Maldives, and the part two will be about describing. So it likes more specific and detailed information. And for the last part is comparing. It's more like comparing the country of the Maldives and other country, and, or maybe other city that had similarity or maybe like the same situation. So I hope that's clear. So let's jump to the uh, for introducing the speaker of for today's presentation. First, the introduction will be explained by me, Rizky Rinaldi, and for the describing will be explained by Ariski Fauzi and Cecep Henry, and for the last part is comparing will be explained by Shangril Ramdhani. Okay, so for the first, before I start, does anyone know what is the country who has the largest percentage of Muslim population in the world? Maybe some of you might think maybe Indonesia or maybe Uni Emirat Arab who has the largest population with Muslim, but actually if we can see through the percentage, not the real numbers of population but only the percentage, uh, there is the Maldives actually who have the has the largest percentage of Muslim population in the world. Can you guess how the percentage of the Muslim population? Maybe 18% or maybe 19% or maybe uh, about 95. But actually it's 100% population in Maldives. It's Muslim. I know it's quite interesting because from group 5, while researching the data of the Maldives, it's quite shocking because I never thought that the Maldives will become the largest number population. But after we uh, research for more details about this fact, actually it's because there is a backstory about why the Maldives become the largest percentage of Muslim population. So let me tell you, it's maybe around 9 or I'm sorry, it's 11 and 53 Anno Domini. Is the Maldives is not adopted Muslim as its religion country, but actually for the first Maldives religion is actually a Buddha. So there was Hafiz who memorized the Holy Quran name Abdul Barakah. It's like he is Shi'ar from Morocco to Maldives, and then he said about converting the local population of the Maldives. And at the time, the Maldives was owned by a king, so he said to transporting the king to Muslim, and all his effort at that time successfully to converting the local king of Maldives become Muslim, and the local king is sent maybe like to population there to become Muslim too. So it's like more tradition keeping up until today. So it's like the Maldives set the law, or like set Islam is the state religion of the country. So if you are not Muslim, you cannot be the part of citizens in Maldives. So if you want to stay there, you need to converting. Maybe if you are not Muslim, you will need to convert your religion into Islam, and then you might be uh, can be a citizen of the Maldives if you are Muslim. And then I would like to jump to the topic one, the introduction of Maldives. Okay, maybe if you ever see the Maldives, or maybe it's on the online advertising, or maybe a pamphlet about this beautiful landscape, this splendid landscape. Actually, it's why the Maldives is become uh, the one of the destination place to visit, because it's basically beautiful. It has a lot of things there that you can do, like maybe motorsport, or maybe just trying to explore the Maldives. That's why the Maldives is a tropical holiday destination. It's located in the Indian Ocean, and it looks stunning and very relaxing if you go there. Also, the uh, these islands have a high quality accommodation, and there's particular food, excellent service, and more like extensive range of activities. So now, if you are wondering what is capital of the Maldives, the capital of the Maldives actually, the name of the city is Malé. It's uh, it's type as male, as gender male, but actually it's not pronounced male or male, but it's pronounced Malay. So Malay is the capital of the Maldives. And next, Maldives means known for. Actually, as I said before, Maldives is famous for a number of origins actually, but uh, for the for this, maybe the most Maldives is known is for exploring, traveling, or maybe honeymoon place, because its vibrant culture, pristine beaches, and sprawling greenery and fascinating landmarks has become the charms, or the point charms of the Maldives. Apart from that, actually, you can do many activities, like I said before. Maybe do sports, water sports like diving, or maybe you can go exploring the beach, because it's nice. And yeah, for the last part, we will be uh, knowing the meaning of the flag of the Maldives. If you notice on the previous slide, there is some picture that's showing the flag of the Maldives. So actually, the flag of the Maldives is like a red rectangle on the outside, and it has rectangle on sorry, grid grid rectangle on the inside, and white crescent moon on the center of the flag. Okay, so it has a meaning. I will explain it one by one. So the red rectangles, it represents the blood of the nation's heroes and their willingness to sacrifice their every drop of blood in defense of their country. Actually, it has maybe similar meaning with our country flags, with rectangle on the top of the flags and white rectangle on the bottom of the flags, of Indonesian flags. So the green rectangle in the center of symbolizes peace and prosperity, and the white crescent moon symbolizes the Islamic faith of the states and authorities. So I think that's enough for the introduction part. For the detailed information, we will be explained at the next topic that will be explained by Ariski Fauzi and Cecep Pendek. So for the first, uh, section of topic 2 describing will be explained by Ariski Fauzi. So Ariski Fauzi, the presentation is yours.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Rizky, for the introduction. I will, in here, my name is Arshi Fauzi from the Maldives group. I will describe about the Maldives. The Maldives is located in the southwest of India, about 700 kilometers southwest of Sri Lanka. The country has 26 atolls, which are divided into 20 administrative atolls and one city. The Maldives only have one official time zone, Maldives time, which is 1 hours ahead of Coordinated Universal Time or UTC. And then the Divevi is the national language in Maldives, while the national language is Divehi. Most Maldivians can speak English with no problem. In fact, many staff at various Maldives resorts can speak French, German, Mandarin, and other international language. The current population of the Maldives is 556 and 501 based on Worldometer elaboration of the latest United Nations date. And the next is Islam is the state religion of Maldives, and adherence to its legal required for citizen by a revision of the constitution in 2008. Article 9 Section D and 10 states a non-Muslim may not become a citizen of the Maldives. Okay, I think from me it's enough. The next topic will continue by another my friend. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Ariski Fauzi for explaining the topic 2 of the describing the Maldives, and the rest of the topic 2 will be explained by Cecep Henry. So for Cecep Henry, the presentation is yours.
Hello, my name is Cecep Henry, and I will be your next presenter in this presentation. The first one that I will present is about the currency of Maldives. The Maldivian rupiah is the currency of Maldives or Maldives Island. Although as a tourist, you really do not need to take much of local currency. The best currency to take to Maldives is either euro or dollar. Although many islands allow or some prefer you to pay by card either. And the next one is about the food of Maldives. Since the Maldives is almost 99% sea, fish, and mainly tuna, is the most important staple. The cuisine found in the island nation is a mix of Arabic, Indian, Sri Lanka, and its Asian influence. And the next one is about the vibes in Maldives. Visited mostly by couples and honeymooners, this place has love and romance feel in the air. The island is characterized by warm weather, which makes it a great destination for enjoying exhilarating water activities like jet skiing, banana boat rides, catamaran sailing, windsurfing, and kite surfing. And the next one is about the weather in Maldives. The weather in Maldives is divided into two seasons. It is because Maldives is a tropical island, and the best time to visit Maldives is in between January to April. This is the best time to go to Maldives. It's because minimal rain, brilliant blue skies, and warm sunny days. Temperature in Maldives in January are around 28 degrees, increasing slightly by April to 29 degrees. And the second best time to visit Maldives is between May to September. Don't be put off that May to September is the best wet for the Maldives. It's still a period for travel. Humidity and rain do increase over this month, but As the islands are so low lying, when clouds blow over very quickly, so rain will be usually very short lived. And October to December is the worst time to go to Maldives. It's because it's hot, dry weather is returning to Maldives. Expect long day of brilliant sunshine and temperature is high. 29 degree to 30 degree is the lowest degree. And the last one, I will present you about a famous spot of Maldives. A huge part of Maldives tourism involved newlywed off on their honeymoon, and the place is tailor-made for a perfect romantic getaway. But lately, the Paradise Nation has also seen a rise in the tourists who make a trip to Maldives for a family vacation. And for example, the very famous spot in Maldives is Malay Atoll. It is the best for urban vibes. And for sparkling beach is Sun Island. And if you want to go for a great diving experience, you can go to Banana Reef. And if you want to canoeing in calm water, you can go to Alimata Island. And that's all. I what I can present about Maldives, and the next one will be my friend. Thanks.
Okay, Cecep Henry, thank you for explaining the rest of the topic too, describing the Maldives. To summarize the detailed information about the Maldives, actually is like uh, more like geographical, like the time difference, like the weather, like the local food, or maybe the other aspects. And I'm sure that everyone uh, pay attention to the slides, the explanation by the speaker. So now let's jump to the topic 3, the comparing of Maldives. It's more like comparing the Maldives with the nearest country, or maybe Indonesia, or maybe it's comparing to other city like Bali, who has similar, like from the weather, or maybe the as the as the most destination place to visit. So for the topic 3 will be explained by Shahril Ramdhani. So Shahril Ramdhani, the presentation is yours.
Okay, thank you. First, my name is Shahril Ramdhani. Now here I want to move on the topic 3 about comparing Maldives. First, Maldives has Muslim of population. Uh, Percentage of Muslim population in Maldives is higher than percentage of Muslim population in Indonesia. Percentage of Muslim in Indonesia around 86.88%, while Maldives has 100% of Muslim. And then uh, cost of living in Maldives. Maldives is 3.1 times more expensive than India. There is a graphic from mylifeelsewhere.com. A basic meal with the drink at inexpensive restaurant in India costs around $2.07, and in Maldives can cost around $4.67. Uh, travel cost travel cost in Maldives is like Bali is clearly the cheaper option, as resorts over room starting from $300 while resort in the Maldives cover package starting from $550. Water villas are decidedly more expensive. Amenities are also amenities are also cheaper in Bali, making it a more economical peak also. And then climate. Bali has a hot and humid tropical climate with an average temperature ranging between 20 degrees Celsius to 33 degrees Celsius throughout the year. The Maldives has a hot tropical climate with an average temperature of 25 degrees Celsius throughout the year. And the last most numerous tourist destination in the Maldives. Most of famous destinations in Bali are templates which relate the province etymology with a meaning of ring. On the other hand, most of the tourist spots in Maldives are Iceland or resort which resonates the name of God land of Iceland. That's all of topic 3. Thank you very much for your attention. Bye bye. So, go next.
Okay, Syahrial Ramdhani, thank you for your explanation about comparing Maldives and the other country or other cities. So I think that will bring us to the end of the presentation. To summarize all of this presentation, I would like to say that Maldives maybe it's really approved or suitable for saying that Maldives is the nickname of the Maldives actually like the little piece of heaven on the earth, or maybe the thousand resort city. Oh, I'm sorry, I mean the thousand resort country, because a lot of activities that you can do there, and also from the landscape of the Maldives itself, it's like stunning and beautiful. And I hope if everyone wants to go there, that everyone already have the information from this presentation. It maybe become one of your help, because you already know about how the Maldives, how the things go there, or maybe how the weather is on the Maldives in each season or something like that. And I think that's all for from us from group 5. Thank you for your attention, and I would like to say I would like to apologize if there is a technical problem, or maybe uh, this from the sound or from the slides that might be not really good or you cannot understand. But apart from that, I would like to say thank you again. Thank you for joining today's meeting, and goodbye, everyone.